everyone. I'm
Hi.
Candace. Welcome. I'm joined by my daughter, Natasha.
Hello.
And Lexa Doig and her daughter, Mia Shanks.
Hello.
Hi.
This is so much fun. We are so excited for all of you to see our signature mystery, Aurora Teagarden. It's all new, our 18th one that we shot. I can't believe. How many years has it been, Lexa?
It's like 7 years, I think.
7 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So I know it's crazy. We are super pumped because our daughters are in this movie. So we're having them join along for our live today. And we're going to answer a bunch of questions for you. So let's get started.
Woohoo!
The movie's name is Haunted by Murder. And it's definitely the spookiest
It's really spooky
movie of all the Aurora Teagardens. Okay, and in this latest one, Aurora and Sally visit a haunted house when they're teenagers and they stumble across a dead body. So let's tell the audience more about this moment when it happened and how it impacted Sally and Aurora 20 years ago. Let's go.
I think like it's the origin story. It's like I think I can speak for Sally, but I'm guessing, and you can confirm, Candace, that I think Ro has always sort of had an eye or an ear or a brain or a mind for solving problems and solving mysteries. That, you know, the opportunity to go to Enshaw House, you know, is like an exciting thing to do. So to find a body is one of those things that, you know, Ro's very brave. Sally, less so.
Less so.
But you know, to sort of to start the journey of solving crimes or solving murders or solving mysteries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This for sure started it, and it piqued Aurora's curiosity. And of course, Sally is scared out of her mind.
Yeah. But always down to back up Ro. I think that's Sally's kind of thing. She's always down to back up Ro.
Because that's what best friends do. And Sally and Ro are such good partners together. Like, they're such good teammates. They're like yin and yang.
Yeah.
Aurora gives Sally courage, and Sally blindly
maybe occasionally reminds Ro to
like cautious. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this question is for Natasha and Mia. Obviously, you guys got to play Aurora and Sally as the younger versions in the flashback scene. So the audience is dying to know, did you get any pointers from your mothers?
Yes.
A lot.
Yes. Definitely did. I remember we did like the first scene like a couple times, and then we had a camera change, and both of you guys were like, okay, you need to do it more this way, and you need to do it more this way, and like fully helping us embody the characters when they were younger. So it was definitely very helpful.
For sure. And like rehearsing lines in the trailer before we had to go up to set, I would ask her for like pointers. How can I make this sound more like Sally? Because you've been playing the role for like 7 years now, long time. So yeah, you're quite annoying about it too.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. What she's not also talking about is the kitchen sessions where my husband would get involved as like a director, and I'd be like hopping in going, no, giving her line reads, which for anyone watching, actors don't like line reads. They don't. I'm totally giving her line reads. I've been busted, basically.
It was intense.
So you were appreciative of your mom's notes, but at times they were annoying.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
You feel the same? When was I annoying?
I didn't think, I feel like I went up to you more than you went up to me. Right?
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
No, I feel like I did, like,
because I feel like I annoy you all the time, and you're just
being
very polite.
No, but like when I do if I have my own character and it's my own process, like I'm able to come up with the storylines. But this is someone you've played for so long, so I wanted to make sure that it was correct. So I feel like I kept coming up to you, being like, "Is this how she would say it? Is this how she would do it?" And so I like wanted to make sure I was doing it correct.
Okay. Good. Okay, Sally and Aurora may have different motivations, but they both want to uncover the truth behind the murder of this haunted mansion. So, how do they feel about revisiting the house that spooked them as teenagers? Well, I'll start to answer that. Aurora is really excited because
Sally is not.
Sally is not. Sally
No.
doesn't want anything to do with the Enshaw house, doesn't
Nope.
want to go inside.
Nope.
And Ro is really excited. And the reason they have this opportunity is because Aida, Aurora's mom, buys the Enshaw house, which is an historic property. And so she's going to buy it and refinish it and sell it again because she's in real estate. And so this is very exciting for Aurora. But
it's not for Sally.
No, she has to convince.
No, I mean, I will say this though. I think that I think part of the friendship between Aurora and Sally is that Aurora is who Sally sometimes wishes she could be, in terms of having that bravery and still having that curiosity and that mind to want to figure out what the problem is or want to solve the mystery. Mm-hmm. But, you know, she doesn't really quite have the courage to do it and would much rather just walk away and avoid things. But I also think that Sally is terrified of ghosts, straight up terrified of ghosts.
Because that's the thing about this story. We don't know if the house is actually haunted or it's just a bunch of people playing tricks on everyone.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, so with the flashbacks, we get to see Aurora and Sally. We get to see them together, and we know that they are a great team. What qualities do we each admire about their friendship as they solve this mystery? I feel like we just kind of talked about that.
Kind of, yeah. Like, I feel like one thing I will say about Sally is I feel like she's incredibly loyal.
Yes.
Like, you know, even, I mean, so is Aurora. But I feel like with Sally, that's kind of like a defining trait of hers is that she's incredibly loyal to Aurora, and to Aurora's family, like to Aida as well.
Yeah.
She's gonna go wherever Ro goes.
She is. She's going to. And Aurora, I don't know. Dead bodies are exciting for her. But murder is not a game.
No.
It's not a game.
It's not a puzzle.
It's not a puzzle. But Aurora wants to find this out. Okay, I need to bring you girls back into it. But I also, Lexa, we have to chat about the girls for a second, because what was your favorite part about seeing Mia like play Sally or just acting, because this was her first time acting.
First time ever, like not even a school play, like first time.
You did such a good job. So good.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
I'm so proud of my bunny. No, it was interesting because, like, you and I talked about this, Candace. It was like we were looking at it going, why are we even bothering? Like, let's just let them play Aurora and Sally because they're better casting than we are.
I know.
It's like, what is the point? So, I mean, that was kind of the exciting thing, is to see her just sort of naturally get it. Like your dad and I have always talked about this, because we do a lot of like reading for parts at home, like self-tapes for auditions and things like that. And Mia is often my off-camera reader. And literally my agent was like, does she want to do this? Because she's really good, which never happens for somebody reading off camera that you don't see, right? So it was just really nice to see that your instincts are good and that you're sort of a natural at this.
Thank you.
So my next question, Mia, is have you pursued more? Are you getting into the business officially since we shot the movie?
Kind of. There was like some discussion about me getting an agent with someone that you know.
My agent's assistant, who's a junior agent at her agency.
Yeah, her agent's assistant, just for fun, because I had a lot of fun doing this movie. I had a lot.
Good.
Yeah. And, like I was like, I never had considered doing this before until I did this job, and now it's something that I think I would enjoy doing more frequently. So.
That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear it. You definitely should.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, you look at who your parents are, and it's only fitting. And
I will
even
say
still
this, though.
talent.
It was very cute because Mia said to me in the trailer when she was talking about Natasha, she's like, she's so confident and so good. It's really inspiring.
So nice. Thanks.
But it was so great. It was so great to see you, Natasha, because you were just like, you came in and you owned it. Like, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was so fun to watch.
I know. I'm always so proud of her. Yeah, you girls both did a great job. I will say though, I laughed at us, Lexa, that we really turned into stage parents. We were, okay, hold on.
Hold on.
I
We
know
gotta record this. We gotta record this. Hang on.
let me record the video of them that they're filming outside right now. And like, I needed the earphones to listen. And then when they were offset, I'm like, okay, get together. Let's take more pictures.
Let's take pictures. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
We did
it was good, but it was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, but really bad. We did everything that we always tell other parents not to do with their children. Like, don't be a stage parent. And we were that.
Totally. I think we were nice stage parents, though. We weren't like bossy stage parents.
No, you were.
No,
We were
no.
like really proud stage parents.
Very proud. Okay, so are there any fun behind the scenes stories that we can share? We just did how we were stage parents. Do you guys have any behind the scenes stories? Oh, I know.
Yeah. Do you know the one that I'm thinking of?
It involves our director, Martin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you girls tell it.
Yeah, you go.
Okay. So Martin, he is like a longtime family friend. Have known him since I was a wee child. Really good friends with his kids. So we had some fun on the set one day, and we were filming this scene where we just had to walk around the corner and like turn our, I guess, attention to a specific spot.
And it was dark.
So we had done the scene a few times over. And so Martin basically says, okay, let's just do it one more time. And we're walking and we're going to turn our direction to this one spot on the wall. And then he's standing there with shirt off, just like posed.
We were dying laughing.
Yes. He was like, I don't know. It was hysterical. He just scared them basically. It was like, it's like he was not a monster, but like, the scary, creepy person that we were thinking maybe could be the creepy person in the house.
Yes.
And he really was there.
Yeah.
And honestly, the whole time we were shooting all the flashback scenes, it's super dark. Like, we're literally filming essentially pitch black.
Well, you guys were like lighting yourselves with the flashlights.
Exactly. So we turned the flashlight and he was right there, and it was just like,
and didn't he
so
scream
spooky
at you guys? It was like,
I don't even remember, and it was like, I should have been able to see him like out of my peripheral, but because our eyes were like supposed to not be looking that way, I'm so, attention to this one corner, and then when I look, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I not see you there? Not so long, but it was funny.
Our director, Martin, who's directed several of the Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, is a big time joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's always pulling pranks, and he loves to pull pranks on me in particular. And
And Peter Benson, he's
and
really
Peter
Benson.
He's relentless to Peter. And I'm on the petite side. I don't think I'm abnormally petite, but I'm 5'2", and Martin.
He's so mean to you.
But it's all in love, and I feel like Martin's like a big brother, so I actually love the teasing. It like makes me feel very loved. So it's not mean or anything. It's all in love. Fun, good spirits. But Martin, he uses a Barbie doll as my stand-in. He had a baby shoe.
The baby shoe.
A baby shoe.
It's the booster seat in the cars.
Yeah.
That's
Every time
Candace has to drive, he opens up the driver's side door, and he's put a booster seat for a child, for a toddler in there.
Yeah.
For Candace.
And then this particular movie, he had one baby shoe. It was like a little Nike sandal. Yeah. And I would be in the middle of the scene, and then as if it were on a fishing pole, he would just like creep
True.
like trot it through the middle of the shot right in front of my face, little baby shoes. Or if I was going into a scene, the baby shoe would be sitting on my chair where I'm supposed to sit or on the counter. It was just the baby shoe kept popping up everywhere. And it was just to remind me I'm a small person.
That and the raccoon hands. But the but basically, if you ever hear Martin Wood say, you know what, we got it, let's just go again one more time.
It's a joke.
Yes, it is a joke. Yes.
That's exactly what happened.
You know he's gonna pull something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so there's lots of spooky scenes in this new movie. So what was it like adding a little bit of the supernatural element to the story? Because again, if you've watched all of our mysteries, we've never had a supernatural element.
No,
and while these are always family friendly and your kids can watch them, this one, it's still appropriate for kids and even young kids, but it is a little spooky because we're in a house that's haunted and dark. And how did you guys feel? Did you ever feel like it was creepy at times in the house?
I thought down in the basement was so creepy because there was just like a bunch of random. Well, I don't want to spoil it. I think this is in the trailer, so it's like fine. But
there was some interesting set decorations.
Yeah, there was very interesting set decorations that honestly, and I'm like a super jumpy. I don't watch scary movies, like they freak me out. And so when we were down there, like I was aware we were filming, but still in the moment when you're looking at all that stuff, I'm like, this is honestly scary. Like I am not down.
I agree. It was really, really, really creepy down there. I don't know. I didn't think the other location that we were at wasn't too creepy.
No, the house, like that Enshaw house that we spent a lot of time filming at wasn't creepy, but it was a really interesting house.
Yeah, it was a very interesting house, but I didn't think that one was creepy. I just thought the first location
with the basement
downstairs was really, because the rest of the house didn't even seem that weird. It was just like the area that we shot in was weird.
Yeah, so here's a little movie magic for all of you. Everything, and I don't want to like ruin it for you, but when we go down into the basement, it was actually at a different house because the Enshaw house that you see
doesn't have that basement.
Yeah, it was a great spooky looking house, but it didn't have a basement. So we actually used the basement of a different house, but you would never know.
Yeah.
When you watch the movie. Okay.
I will say this about the supernatural element. It was fun for me to have yet another thing to be scared Willy about. Like,
yes.
It was just another thing for Sally to be like all creeped out about, which was really fun.
Yeah, it was. This was a good one. I have the next question, which like I have an answer to, but I don't think you can share, Lexa, because it's all about you. But the question is, the Real Murders Club is always there to support Sally and Ro. But without giving too much away, can we? Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. But it says, can we clue in the sleuthers watching on one of our favorite scenes to film?
Oh, I can easily say there was a scene that you and I had where we were having a sleepover. I loved that.
I loved that scene.
I loved that scene. After that scene, I loved the pranks that happened after that.
That's what I thought. We had
so much fun.
It was so much fun. Yeah, that's the sleepover scene is really, really good.
Yeah.
And creepy.
Yeah, that was
fun.
Was that with the prank with Jim?
There was the prank with Jim. But see, I think what I wanted to ask, and maybe I skipped this question somewhere, like, or with the pranks that were going on. Lexa, wasn't it this movie that you pranked Niall?
Yes, I was going to say.
In the Real Murders Club.
My darling daughter helped me. My darling daughter helped me. Yeah, Mia helped me. She helped me so much. And it was, that is probably and I'm not just so everyone knows, I'm not a prank puller. Like I cannot keep a straight face long enough to pull off a prank for any length of time. And I can't go into detail about the prank that I pulled off on Niles, except to say, and Candace will understand this,
Yes.
you couldn't have pulled it off on anyone else. It really could only have been pulled off on Niall.
Yeah.
Not to victim blame, but he kind of set himself up for it in so many ways.
It was very funny. It was very funny. I wish we could share with you, and I know that's so rude to talk about something we can't talk about. Okay, so let's do a rapid fire fun quiz right now. And we're going to play most likely mother-daughter duo.
Most likely two.
Oh, sorry. Most likely two.
Sure.
Most likely two mother-daughter duo. Okay, so who's more, well, I think this is probably not a fair question. Who's more likely to do a TikTok challenge? Because I think
Probably
we both
us.
are. But
No,
are you
but
Lexa?
it's gotta be together, a group.
Oh, so it's us and you guys.
Yeah,
Okay.
would you two do
Yeah.
a TikTok challenge together, or would we do a TikTok challenge together?
I think
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
you
would do the
guys.
TikTok.
Us. Yeah,
we do a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mia, your mother embarrasses you too much.
You know what I do that she knows that nobody else knows? Because I do have a TikTok account. I just don't post anything on it. I just sort of check out TikTok. Is that I will use the privacy feature and do a TikTok thing.
Mhm.
Oh,
Just so I can record the video and send it directly to her. And
Yeah,
threaten,
yeah.
and I will threaten to put it on social media.
This does
That
happen.
is brilliant.
Yeah.
That's
I
brilliant.
don't. I never actually have, but I will threaten to do it. Yeah.
Okay, which of us as a team is more likely to walk in a haunted mansion?
You
guys.
We'll do it. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely
Yeah, I
not.
don't want to.
No.
Okay, which duo is more likely to sing along to music while taking a road trip?
I think we all do that.
Yeah.
All of us, yeah. Who
Yeah.
doesn't sing along on a road trip? Like, I
For
feel like
sure.
that's the standard.
This one too. Who's more likely to plan a family vacation?
not you.
What do you mean?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Every family, every travel thing that we've done.
We don't travel.
Yes, we do. Not a ton, but we do. Every time we do, I'm the one. who
Okay.
plans everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
and so
think-
do we.
All the lessons.
You don't plan it. Papa plans it. It's not you. And it's
Okay,
not me.
True story.
Yeah.
Okay, true story. Who's more likely to pull a prank while on set?
Just
I'm
because
so
of
bad
that.
at pulling pranks.
The
I'm
funny
so
thing is-
easy to prank, but I cannot prank.
Neither can I.
I'm not usually, and Candace knows this. We've done 7. How many pranks have I pulled? I think that's the only one that I've pulled. But
it was epic.
it was epic.
Epic. Okay.
Epic.
Who's-
and so-
Who's the first one to help a stranger or friend in need?
I think again.
All of us, yeah.
Yeah, we would all do
I think
that.
we're all pretty.
What if I was like,
kind
"Ugh,
people?
Definitely not you guys. I'm just-
What
kind of question is that? You know what I mean?
Totally yes, not you. Yeah.
Okay, which duo is more likely to put their sleuthing skills to the test to solve a mystery?
Honestly, I'm low key the FBI. Don't. I'm low key the FBI, so maybe me. I don't know.
I will say this: if my older daughter Tatiana was here, I might say us, because when the 3 of us get going in terms of trying to figure something out, especially if it involves
Well,
social
if it's
media, it's
Tat-
a little.
No, Tad is very much like that, but she's not a part of this.
I
Yeah.
think just the fact that we are mothers, we're good sleuthers.
Yes.
And
Yes. Connecting the dots.
it's true.
I think
just
I'm a better
you get like
sleuther than
super
you.
spidey sleuth powers when you're a mom.
You do.
You do.
You do. Although I have been on occasion incorrect.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I've been duped more than I realized.
It's on.
I've been duped once. I've been duped once or twice. Not by this one that I know of.
No, they've all been from this one. Well, I think that's it. Those were all of our questions, and this was super fun.
It was totally fun. Thank you so much for joining us, and we can't wait for you to watch the premiere of the new movie, Aurora Teagarden Mysteries, Haunted by Murder.
Yep, it's on this Sunday, February 20th. That's my son Lev's birthday.
Happy birthday, Lex!
Happy birthday.
So, and don't forget, you can tweet along. I'm not going to be on Twitter quite as much as I normally am because it's Lev's birthday, but I will try to chime in as much as I can. And lots of others will be on there, including Mary Lou Henner.
Yes.
You know, like
who is a legend. And it's
Yes.
hashtag Aurora Teagarden.
Hashtag Aurora Teagarden. Watch on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
Yes, those of us in Canada will be blind tweeting, I think, because we don't get that here.
Yes.
But I do believe that it is going to be airing in Canada in
April on CTV Drama.
There you go. CTV Drama in April. Aurora Teagarden Mysteries. What is it? Haunted by Murder. There's so many of them now. I can't keep track of them.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us. This was super fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you on Sunday.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.